Title: Jaguar vs. Caiman, the most fearless river predator battle ever filmed. Channel: wildlifeLensTV, WLTV. Epic cinematic documentary. Chapter 1: The Shadow of the Amazon. Deep inside the flooded forests of the Amazon rainforest, a silent hunter walks alone. It does not roar to announce its presence. It does not chase prey across open plains. Instead, it waits. Patient. Precise. Invisible. This is the jaguar, the only big cat powerful enough to hunt crocodilians in their own territory. And its target? A reptile armored like a living tank. The deadly caiman. Tonight, along the river's edge, two apex predators are about to meet. Only one will leave the water alive. Chapter 2: The King of the Riverbank. The jaguar is not the fastest big cat. It is not the tallest. And it is not the loudest. But it is the strongest bite for size of any big cat on Earth. Unlike lions or leopards, jaguars do not suffocate prey. They do something far more unusual. They crush skulls. With a single bite strong enough to pierce bone, turtle shells, and armored reptile hide, the jaguar has evolved into a specialist predator of rivers. Fish. Capybara. Anacondas. And even crocodilians. Across wetlands like the Pantanal, jaguars spend nearly half their hunting time near water. Because that is where the largest prey lives. And the most dangerous prey waits. Chapter 3: The Armored Ambusher. In these rivers lives one of South America's most ancient predators. The black caiman. Some grow over 5 meters long. Larger individuals are strong enough to hunt monkeys, deer, and even other caimans. Younger jaguars sometimes avoid them entirely. But smaller species, like the spectacled caiman, face a different threat. They are large enough to fight back, yet small enough to become prey, which makes them perfect targets and perfect opponents. Chapter 4: When Hunters Collide. A jaguar does not rush into battle. It studies, waits, calculates, sometimes for hours. It watches the breathing rhythm of a caiman. It tracks the angle of its head. It memorizes the timing of its movements. Then suddenly, the attack begins. In less than 2 seconds, the jaguar launches forward. Not toward the bottom. Not toward the tail. But directly toward the skull. Its teeth slide between bone plates and clamp shut with crushing force. No other big cat hunts like this. Because no other big cat can. If you enjoy real wildlife encounters like this, subscribe to WLTV for weekly predator documentaries from around the world. Chapter 5: The Underwater Struggle. But the battle is not over. A caiman's greatest weapon is the water itself. If it can twist its body, if it can row, if it can pull the jaguar deeper into the river, the predator may suddenly become prey. This is why jaguars strike fast and retreat even faster. They rely on precision, not endurance. When the bite lands correctly, the fight ends instantly. When it does not, the river decides everything. Chapter 6: Why Jaguars Hunt Crocodilians. So why risk such a dangerous hunt? Because crocodilians are energy-rich prey. One successful kill can feed a jaguar for days. And unlike herd animals, caimans are solitary. That means fewer interruptions, fewer competitors, and fewer witnesses. This strategy has turned the jaguar into the undisputed ruler of South America's riverbanks. A predator capable of hunting where others cannot survive. Chapter 7: Night belongs to the jaguar. Most caiman hunts happen at night, when shadows hide movement, when water reflects nothing, and when silence becomes a weapon. Here, the jaguar becomes nearly invisible. A ghost moving through flooded forest corridors, waiting for the next ripple, the next breath, the next mistake. Because in this world, stillness is survival, but movement is opportunity. Final chapter: Apex predator of two worlds. Few predators rule land. Even fewer rule water. But the jaguar controls both. It climbs trees, swims rivers, crushes armor, and disappears without warning. In the endless waterways of the Amazon, there is no safer place for a caiman. Only quieter places to hide. Because somewhere nearby, a spotted shadow is already watching, waiting, and preparing to strike again. Watch your next episode: Giant Anaconda vs. Jaguar, Amazon's Ultimate Showdown.